Hey everyone, it's Riley. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So very recently I checked back on this YouTube channel because I don't think I posted here in a long time. Actually, no, I don't think I've posted since like December when I made like hummus over winter break. Basically, I got a text from my brother yesterday. It was a screenshot of someone from his school watching my first dorm tour video back in like early October when I just moved in here to the University of Washington, which for context, this is the first video you're watching by me. I go to the University of Washington, I'm a first year student, and I'm living in their dorms. Anyway, I get that text from my brother, and it's someone he knows, I think, from his school watching my dorm tour from October. And I was like, what the hell? I totally forgot I made that video, honestly, because being at school I was so much more consumed in just being here in general, like school and like whatnot, that I totally forgot I made that video. And I go to that video and I see that it has 1,000 views, which makes sense because like honestly, when I first made that video, because there's only a handful of people that actually made these like dorm tours of University of Washington, UW, I'm just gonna call it UW, UW dorms. I was like, you know what, when I get to UW, I'm gonna like make a video and like put it on YouTube, like information I thought would be helpful for people who are thinking about going to the University of Washington or are going to go to the University of Washington and they're not sure where they should or like what housing they should apply to if they're applying for housing. So I had made that video, and yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It got 1,000 views. I was like, you know, there's a lot of things that I feel like I could say more about. Why not? My room has changed a lot already. Not already, my room has changed a lot over the past 2 quarters. I'm now in my third to last quarter of the year, the spring quarter, and I've just in the past week I've actually completely rearranged my dorm. So I'm kind of looking forward to showing that to you guys here in the coming seconds or minutes, whatever. Things have changed a lot, and I have different opinions now, and I have new things to say. So let's just get right into it and take a look at my room now. All right, so I'm gonna start this out here in a second, but I think my kind of idea for this video is I'm obviously gonna give you the room tour now, but I think as I go, I'm just gonna try to give you like things that I've kind of added onto the room, things that you might not, that were in my room originally, but aren't anymore. Like stuff that I got and stuff that I kind of just put away or brought back home because I didn't think was necessary, and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, we have the fridge and whatnot, and we have my wardrobe, which I guess it's a little messy, but I feel like it's important for people who like want to know like what the inside of these look like. Mind you, there are 2 different types of wardrobes that you can get at the UW. They have much newer ones, which I have no experience with because it's like, but this is an older one, but they're still really nice. Mine has a longer mirror here. Oh, okay. Both same size mirrors on this side, and it has a towel rack, which on both sides, which I don't really use. I keep my belts here. I literally have 2 belts. My jackets, all kinds of rain jackets, like a fleece jacket, whatnot, and like nice shirts and stuff. And then over here is like my t-shirts, and I keep my pants on these. Oh my God, these are the best. I got these on Amazon, and they're awesome. They hold I think they hold like 5 pairs of pants each, and your pants don't get wrinkled as long as you put them away properly, and they were so cheap, and it's like the best way to save space and like store your pants. I keep sweatshirts down here and whatnot. I keep my puffer jacket in here. I will talk about this. This is a super puff from Aritzia, because I think in the past few years they started making men's super puffs. It literally, okay, the thing is I've actually never owned a puffer jacket until early January when I bought one. I had like this cheap Eddie Bauer one from Costco, but literally it was like, it was not water resistant. It didn't keep me warm. And I was like, you know what? Like after Christmas, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get a puffer jacket. And I heard Aritzia had good ones. So like low-key recommend the men's, if you're a man, like the men's super puffs. The men's super puffs are great. I'm sure you can just get a larger size in women's. It's not necessarily a need for a men's a men's puffer jacket from Aritzia, but like it's great. I honestly love it so much. It's cheap. It was cheaper than a North Face. I don't want to talk about how much I paid for it because that was actually insane, but I've gotten so much usage out of it. Anyway, if you're coming to the UW, you're definitely gonna want a puffer jacket. A rain jacket is not gonna suffice. You're gonna want a rain jacket, but like in the winter, you need a water resistant puffer jacket because it is cold and rainy. And all you wanna do is just get to your class not soaked and warm. Yes. Back to the closet, and here I have sweatpants and shorts, like my underwear and socks and stuff. This is just a drawer I put like literally just undershirts and my white t-shirts, and then in here I have like a bunch of like old, it's like my germ drawer basically, and I don't want to go in there. And coming in on this side, we have the bathroom. In the last video I didn't show the bathroom, and I'm not gonna show the bathroom again in this video. I'm just going to put some links in the description of this video to the UW websites and whatnot, or just like sources that have pictures of the bathrooms. If you go to dorm with a private bathroom in UW, it is going to look the same no matter where you are. UW is literally like in all their new buildings, which is basically almost every dorm building in UW, which is nice because it's pretty cool here at UW that all the dorm buildings are fairly new, at least within within the past 10 years. So they all have the same design. It's very simple. You can go check out those links in the description. I'll try my best to remember to put them there. And if they're not, just like, you can find it on the internet or you can ask me in the comments. All right, so now we're gonna move into the main bedroom space. So for my last video, things definitely look a bit different. You can go watch my last video if you'd like. It was back in October. It definitely looks much different now. I have completely swapped the bed from where it was originally. The bed was here and the desk was over there in the corner. But this layout honestly works so much better for this space. It makes it feel more open, at least between my roommate and I. And there's more space to move around. And our beds are kind of, I'm not gonna show my roommate's side as I did it in the last video either. Now our beds aren't like side by side, which is nice. So starting off in this corner, I have two posters, my two Lana Del Rey posters. I got these posters at a poster sale, that we had very early in the year. I think they only do it once a year because that's when people are moving in and it's kind of like people need stuff to put on their walls. But I got these at the poster sale and I put them up. I love them so much. Next up, we have this fan that I got from Target. I think I paid like $60 for it, but it's literally the best. I do what it's called. Oh my God, it's running away from me. It has all these modes, like a sleep one. So it's like, it'll get very quiet. It has a timer on it. It came with a remote too. But this Power Breeze one, I don't use very often. But literally, I'm sure it's gonna come in very good handy in the months to come because it's going to get so hot in here. Okay, so over winter break, actually, I brought this IKEA table I had in my bedroom. I remember this was literally like $20. But on top of it, I have my air purifier, which is also a must, especially during allergy season and flu season and whatnot. I have this little plant, like I mentioned earlier. I actually bought this for this dorm, so it's a little over than half a year old now. It's thriving. I didn't kill it. Are we proud? I have a little figure right here. This is also from IKEA, and I have like a little Martha's Vineyard lobster and Snoopy from the last video. Moving on to the desk, I have my monitor. This is all kind of stayed the same. I plugged my computer into the monitor, and it has a keyboard and whatnot set up to it, so I can just kind of have my laptop as a desktop, and if I need to, and when I take it to class, I can literally just unplug these two things and put my computer in my bag and head out. It's spring, so I have some tulips, which is great. My boyfriend went to the tulip festival and he got these for me. Very sweet. They're low-key being strangled in this vase right now, so that might not be a good thing, and they're acting a little weird, so might have to fix that, but they're living for the time being. They're so gorgeous. Anyway, my pen holder and whatnot. Oh, I bought this in like middle of October, I think after I made that video. This speaker is the best. Having a speaker in college, is the best. I got this one at Costco. It was pretty expensive, but it is so loud. The sound is amazing on it. I'll like bring it in the shower with me to listen to music. I'll like take it out. I'll like bring it to my friend's dorm to play music. Literally, I just take it anywhere I know I'm gonna want music, and it's the best. And yeah. Another thing I bought was a more practical backpack. So I got this from the Frall Raven store, which we have one in Seattle. I'm not saying that right, I think, but like I got this. It was a little cheaper than buying like a North Face bag. This was probably $100, but it's great. I can keep my big Hydro Flask in it on the side, and I kind of just loop the strap on the top through this to keep it like locked in. It has great compartments. Honestly, I'm just gonna open this. It has great compartments for your laptop. I'm sure it could hold like a 15-inch laptop in here. My binder, and it holds my iPad too. What else? It opens up to here in all these little compartments. I have hand sanitizer. Usually I have like a pencil pouch in here, and like, yeah, stuff like that. It's a great backpack. Highly recommend. I'll put you know what? I'm just gonna put this stuff in the description. The stuff in here in the description so you guys can go check it out. So on this side, like I said in the last video, I need to stop referencing the last video, but I said this in the last video as well, but this is a shelving unit that can be connected to either to the bed or to the desk, which is awesome. And I've kind of put it here, so it's kind of almost adjacent to my bed. It doesn't really match adjacent to my desk. It doesn't really fully match up, but it's nice because I still have like this thing here, this like drawer system that I got from IKEA, which is super cool. And yeah, I have like some games back there, a lint roller, I don't know, and my computer. And yeah, that's kind of it for the desk area in this kind of corner here. So moving on to my bed, I have actually moved it up one, because you can adjust your bed on these little bars right here. I moved it up one setting when I rearranged it, so now it's higher off the ground. So I have more storage underneath now. I'm not gonna lift this thing up again because it's kind of messy under there, low key. Yeah, this is so much better, and it makes the room feel more open somehow. I also have these key hooks up here, which I have my headphones on, and then I have like my Husky card and whatnot. When you come here, definitely recommend just keeping your Husky card and your key on like one keychain. I have this nice one from Lululemon. Moving on to my bed, I bought this like nice fleece blanket from Target, which was really nice. In the winter, I was starting to get so cold, and I was like, you know what, I just like need like a nice fleece blanket. My little bunny up there. I saw my posters from the Eras tour. They matched on both. They were like kind of parallel on this wall, but there was one here and there was another one here, but they literally fell off and slipped under. So they're kind of just sitting under my bed right now where they fell, which kind of sucks, but you know, here I have more stuffed animals. I've kind of accumulated a few more. Kind of same bedspread. I plan on getting a new one for next year, but I'll also put this bed set in the description. I have these lights that you can move around and stuff. It's great. You can like use them as reading lights, turn them up here. I also bought these light bulbs at IKEA too. Oh my God, that's freaky. Also put these smart light bulbs in here from IKEA, which color change from like different shades of white to all like the shades of color to like RGB. And they're all controlled through this remote that I got. I think in total I paid like $80 for all this stuff. Like the light bulbs and the lamps. I forgot how much this costs, but they're great. Nice to like set the mood for the lighting and whatnot, or just kind of have like normal lighting. I said this in the last video, I absolutely hate the lighting in this room. It is so harsh and fluorescent. You guys, I am telling you, you need to get lamps and other sources of light for your bedroom, because I know some people like don't care about lighting and are chill with having the overhead lights on, which is whatever. I mean, that's not my demons, but please get lamps if you don't like overhead lighting. You will not regret it. Down here, I just have some of my shoes. Recently, I bought these in Portland because there's no sales tax. My friends and I took a trip down to Portland. These Birkenstocks are literally the best things I ever owned. They're so good for just like going over to your friend's dorm, or just kind of like doing like, or maybe like an easy lecture day or not, or just someday you're feeling lazy. And they're so easy just to slide on and kind of just take, watch, it's gonna totally not go on easy. Yeah, they're so easy to put on. They're literally so comfortable. Yes, I love it. I'm so glad I purchased these. Full honesty, I picked up a lot of this stuff that I got with my own money because I do work while I'm here. Clearly a lot of that is not being saved given all this stuff that I've purchased, and I think I've told you some of the prices on it. So yeah, I kind of need to get that together, but like having a job during school and using it as spending money is kind of an eat if that's something you're into or something you can do. but I'm definitely in the summer, I'm gonna get on my savings grind. Over here we have this nice like floor to ceiling window, which is super cool. And then next to it is another window. But, oh, okay, vitamin water. But yeah, so I've had this 2-tier cart since my last video. It's kind of now my nightstand. Down here I keep like utensils and whatnot. It's kind of messy. Okay, I only own 1 hydro flask. This is my boyfriend's that I had to borrow, and I kind of just had to take it so I wouldn't like get dehydrated at work. And I kind of still keep snacks up here, just like random stuff for cooking. Right now my big obsessions are banana chips. This popcorn by Lesser Evil, you can't see that, but it's called Lesser Evil. It's the best, so good. And I've also just kind of been obsessed with freeze-dried fruit, like strawberries. That feels a little childish, honestly, but like leave me alone. Like, you know that shit's good. Up here, I still have this old, this charger is great. I bought it from Amazon. It was just kind of like the first one I saw on Amazon. It's great. My AirPods charge on it. My Apple Watch can charge on here. My phone can charge on here at night. This is the remote for the fan. I'll put that fan in the description again. My Zyrtec allergy meds. If you have allergy issues, you definitely need to equip yourself with allergy medicine before spring starts, or like when the spring starts, because when those cherry blossoms blossom in the quad, which you can just look up cherry blossoms UW if you're not familiar with those, and you will see all the pictures. The amount of pollen that comes out of those is insane, and when you're walking through there, you can feel that. If you have bad allergies, you can just feel yourself starting to get sick. The best thing you can do is just get some Zyrtec or something. Allergy medicine is expensive, but like it's a lifesaver. And yeah, just spring in general, Seattle pollen throughout the springs is suddenly, for some reason, getting worse and worse. So yeah, definitely bring allergy meds if you can. Also, another thing I bought, this was during Black Friday, I bought one of these HomePods, which is just great. I can just tap it and it'll just start playing music. It's like Siri too, so like I can just like ask it my Siri stuff too, and I don't know, it's just like your Siri, but it's in a thing, and it sounds so amazing. I bought it because I love listening to music, and I love having my music sound good. This thing is amazing. It literally fills the room with sound so much. We also have this fan in our window, which I kind of turn on during the day or like while I'm showering, so it doesn't get like too steamy in here. But like, this is great just to kind of pull colder air from inside into here, because it does get so hot in here. But yeah, overall, that's kind of it for the room tour, to be honest. All right, so I hope that video helped out a bit more than my old one. If you watched the old video, seeing both different layouts of the room kind of helped you kind of more conceptualize like how your dorm space kind of works here at UW. I think some final things I want to add, since we're kind of in housing application season. If you do any general research like through like Reddit and whatnot, or just like other forums like YouTube and whatnot, you're gonna hear that North Campus, or you're gonna, just by looking at them, you're gonna think that North Campus is gonna be the way to go. If you don't know, North Campus is, the two differences between North and West Campus is West Campus is not directly a part of the main plot of the University of Washington. If you look at University of Washington on a map, you'll see it kind of here, and you have like Husky Stadium down here, like on Lake Washington, and then like the whole school, and on top of the school is kind of where North Campus housing is, so it's inside of that area. And then over here is West Campus, which is closer to like the Montlake Cut and whatnot, and also closer to the Ave. Ave is the University District, if you hear that. And you'll hear stuff about it, and I'm not going to say anything about it. You're definitely going to hear and think more that North Campus is much cooler. And in some senses, North Campus does better appeal than West Campus, because it has more of that college feel, and there's a big field in the center, a big turf field in the center of it, where like you can go and like play soccer and whatnot, like do like spike ball, I think that's what it's called, or just like kind of hang out with your friends, lay in the field, sunbathe, whatever. And the dorms are slightly newer, but they literally look the same as these. They have the same amenities as us. Bathrooms are the same, if that's a little niche thing you're curious about. The rooms are actually smaller from what I've actually looked at. All of West Campus housing, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure 100% of West Campus housing is all private bathroom. Not a single building on West Campus has a communal bathroom, but North Campus is actually where you get a lot more of your triple rooms, which means 3 people to a room, and communal bathrooms. So that's something to kind of watch out for. But yeah, you're gonna think North Campus is really cool first, and it is kind of cool. But what if you get put into West Campus? You're still gonna love it. You're gonna love the area as well. You're so much closer to all like the stuff, all the restaurants and stuff. You're close to the Montlake Cut. There's great cafes and stuff to go to. There's great restaurants to go to. And there's a lot more to explore on West Campus. And you're still close to like a lot of your main, like a lot of the main classes. Like there's Kane Hall, which you're gonna have a lot of your lectures in, at least in your first and second year. And like a lot of like the classrooms you're gonna go to are going to be within the same kind of distance of as they would be to North Campus. So don't freak out if you get into West Campus. I love it here. I honestly wouldn't go to North Campus again because it's just not my vibe. Honestly, just know you can still hang out in either spot. There's not like you can just go up to North Campus if you want to be in North Campus, go hang out there, and vice versa if you're in North Campus and want to come to West Campus. I'm not really sure why, because this is more like a city feel over here, and there's not like places to like chill besides like going to the dining hall downstairs, but like you are free to roam the University of Washington as a student. Yeah, that's kind of all I kind of have to say about housing right now. If it feels right, I'll make more videos about this. Like if like this video seems to be gaining the same views as the last one, if this is like something you're interested in. And honestly, if you have a question, please leave it in the comments, because I love answering questions about UW. I'd be very happy to. If you have suggestions for a video, I really want to like, because I know the deadline is June 1st, I think now, for committing to UW because of FAFSA delays and whatnot. So please let me know, and I'll try to like answer those questions or like make videos as well. I really want to be here to help. Whoever is not sure if they should come to UW or not, has a question about living here, because it is such a big transition in your life to move to college and whatnot. And I want to make sure like everyone feels like they have the right information. So please do ask questions in the comments. Leave me suggestions for videos if you have one, because I would be so happy to make that, because I love making videos. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.